Hi guys, just thought I'd let you see this completed unit of the Perry Miniatures American Civil War plastics out of the box set. Yeah, these lot painted up as a union, as I mentioned in the previous video, and yeah, I finally got them finished, and yeah, I'm really pleased with the way these guys have turned out. I think they look really nice. I know in the flags, you see the flags there, I never use the ones out the box set. These ones are actually GMB flags. Yeah, I just thought the ones in the box set are slight shiny looking paper, whereas everybody who's got GMB will well know that a nice matte finish on them. So yeah, that's the flags and that, guys. As I say, I really enjoyed painting up these guys. For a quick, well, I'm saying quick for me anyway, paint job. I think I've bashed these out in just about a week, a few nights of the week, a couple hours here and there, and yeah, I think probably the longest process in painting the unit was just doing the flesh tones, which I mentioned on the last video that I just carried on with my usual standard for the flesh tones, which is the 3 layers. So yeah, I'll just give you a quick turn around, guys. So yeah, what I've done, I've based these up excuse me, in conjunction with the little paper rule book that you get in the box set, with this part on the box, the firepower. I'll just give you that. I think I showed it before, but I'll just move that along a bit. Yeah, this thing here, firepower. Yeah, because I think if I'm going to game with them, I'm going to try and do this a smaller scale, smaller units. Maybe get me back into gaming, because I've mentioned before, I haven't gamed for a long time. I'm more of a painter collector now, but I do fancy doing a bit of gaming. So yeah, we'll give this a go. So in this book, it tells you unit sizes. So units infantry are 18 figures, and the cavalry ones are very small. They're only 6 figures, but yeah, be good fun. So anyway, that's why there's 18 in this unit here. And I say, because they're smaller units as well, I seem to get through them a bit quicker, so that's good. So yeah, I say it's a nice change from, I say, for the past 2-3 years anyway, I've been painting really just Napoleonic, so it's been a nice change doing these, and looking forward to doing the Confederates as well. Yeah. So on that note as well, there was someone left me a comment in the last video regarding the colours that I used on here. So I'll grab a couple of paint pots here. Yeah. So the jackets on these guys here, I'm using a Foundry paint. You just see that there. The Foundry, and this one is, just the lights hitting it there, it's British Royal Blue 74B. So that's the blue that I use for the tunics and the capes. And then the process that I work through here is I start from a black undercoat, then I'll cover most of the miniature with this dark blue paint. I'll do the capey, the tunics, and I'll also paint the trousers with these as well, which will give me, well, it'll give me a nice base colour for when I put on the lighter colour trousers as well. So capes, jackets, trousers with this paint here, which again, Foundry British Royal Blue 74B. So that's the first process I do. And the next thing I do, before I put on any other paint, I take this, which is the Citadel shade, well, wash, null oil, and I'll wash the capey and the tunic, give them a good wash of this black wash. And then the next stage that I do is I'll use this for the trousers. Again, another Foundry paint, and this one is Union Trouser Blue shade 112A. So I'll then paint the trousers with this, and then I'll also paint the blanket rolls. I've got two, I use two different colours, I just mix them up slightly. One of the colours I use for the blanket rolls is Vallejo Field Blue, which we're using that number there, it's 058 for blanket rolls. Other colour I'll use for blanket rolls and socks is another Vallejo, which is Basalt Grey, 162. So I'll get all that colours on. The other thing, if I just turn around, these guys here, you see the side, the canteen colour. For all the canteens, I use Citadel Layer Dawnstone. So I'll get all that colours on, and also the other one, I'll just grab another one, is the strap for the canteen. I use another Vallejo paint, which is Ivory 005. So at that point, I get all that base colours on as well, and then what I do is take the Citadel shade, Agrax Earth shade, and I just give another good wash over the trousers, along the blanket rolls, the canteen strap, the canteen. The other thing I'll do as well is I would have a base colour down for the rifle straps, sorry, musket straps, and that would be a Vallejo Panzer Aces leather belt 312. That's the other colour I would have, and then I would do the wash. So I say all that ones that I've just mentioned, they all get washed with the Agrax Earth shade, left to dry, and yeah, and then I just start adding on. Then I go into the flesh, do the flesh, and then I'll go with the metal parts and the muskets, and paint the muskets and that. And basically, that's them about finished. Well, I'll tell you, there's one thing I did miss out there, guys, actually, is the first stage. I'll go back there again. I did miss an important bit there. Yeah, after I put on this one, the royal blue, paint that on, then the wash again with the Null Oil, and then before I paint the light trousers, what I do is I take this Vallejo Field Blue and I give all the dark blue tunics and the capies and even the black equipment, I give it all a dry brush with this Field Blue, which just brings out the detail on the folds and the tunic slightly. And so yeah, that's how I go about doing them. So if there's any other questions, let me know in the comments, and I shall do my best to explain it as best I can, the process and how I go through these, if anybody's interested. So right, I'll leave it there, guys. So that's the first unit complete for the American Civil War project. And oh yeah, one thing I did miss out, the flags. As I mentioned, the flags of GMB. These guys are actually, it's the flags for the 20th Maine. That's the unit I picked for these guys. So yeah, I'm going to have to look up and see what other ones, other guys units I'm going to go for. Probably, I think, I'm going to centre my interest on the units centred around the Gettysburg battle. I think that's the way I'm going to go. Yeah. So yeah. So more, hopefully, in the not too distant future. And right, thanks for watching, guys. See you again soon. Cheers. Bye bye.